バイオリンを作ったり物語を書くというのは違う。自分の中に原石を見つけて時間をかけて磨くことなんだよ。
I don't know how, but whenever I need a sense of belonging or clarity, a Ghibli movie appears from nowhere. I watch it, and it almost always resonates with me and my situation. Maybe because they are indeed stories which tells a tale from life. I don't know. I recently watched Whisper of the Hearts, and it instantly became my most favorite Ghibli movie. It doesn't have superficial bathhouses or wars going on. It's simple, quiet, and resembles real life. It was directed by Yoshifumi Kondo. I hope I spelled his name right. In the year 1995, a story of a teenage girl named Shizuku who's having a hard time finding her purpose in life. But she has a talent. She writes good poems and often good lyrics. She's hardworking and often very stubborn. She also falls in love with a boy named Seiji, who wants to be a professional violin maker. I insist you give it a watch. It's a good movie. Not only is the story good, but it also gives valuable advices and beautiful crafted scenes. That's what is expected of Ghibli movies, isn't it? And actually, that's what inspired me to approach this illustration in a relatively different manner. If you're one who has watched multiple videos of people painting Ghibli scenes, you'll know. But to be really honest, it's a risk because this video has the possibility to not get that much likes or views, and my story may remain unheard, but I'm willing to take that risk. The possibilities are I will simply mess it up or abandon it due to pressure. Pressure of what, you may ask? Well, I have my final exams in less than a week. I have to prepare for them as well as make this video. Now, if you're thinking what's the hurry of making a video, I have one simple reason. It's my New Year's goal to post at least 2 videos every month. Never mind, I'll do something about my exams. Back to this illustration. I actually intended to paint Shizuko sitting by her desk and studying instead of these two cats, Baron and Louis. I kinda like them and their story. Unlike this painting, they actually never stood beside each other. In the story, Shizuku gave herself a deadline of writing a novel in just 2 months. So, inspired, I also gave myself the deadline of writing a poem in just 2 days. It's about the reunion. Actually, theirs as well as that of Dwarf King and his lover, who only, turns into a fairy when the clock strikes 12, and also the granddad and his lost friends reunion. Isn't that great? I will recite you the poem at the end. This painting might look easy to do for you, but actually, it was very hard for me. I had to think every damn stroke. I knew the colors were all the same: the blue coat of Louis, the yellow coat of Baron. It was all the same, but the variation of the color was very important. Although it was hard, but the mixing of the colors and then getting the right colors and putting in the paper, it was fun. The process was really fun. I simply felt like a child. By the way, there was a beautiful quote in this movie which said this. Listen for yourself, I'm not going to say it.
ないし。
そりゃ私にも身に覚えの一つや二つはあるけど。
よし、しずく、自分の信じる通りやってごらん。でもな、人と違う生き方はそれなりにしんどいぞ。何が起きても誰のせいにもできないからね。
It's so true, because whenever you do something differently, there's always a risk. A risk of not only failing but getting mocked by people. Like, I make these videos and create art, but I do not have so many views or followers. So many people come up to me and say that what is the whole point of this if nobody is watching your content or your videos? And I simply stand there speechless, because I do not have anyone else to blame for these actions. Actually, there is no blaming, but what am I supposed to do? Tell them that one day I will have those followers? Am I really doing it for followers? These questions always trouble me, but I somehow ignore them. That's the best I can do. Even this process, by any means, is not conventional. It's not that pleasing, not that fun, to be very honest. But somehow I still have to complete it. I need to finish this. Not only for people watching this video, but also for me. I do want to prove myself wrong, because the voice telling me that I cannot make it is not only of the people around me, but also of me. A stroke here, a stroke there. There is some more to go, and anyway, art is about truly expressing yourself. So by this piece, I want to tell everybody that I am persistent, hardworking, and brave. And so are you. Just give a good fight. It's not about winning or losing. It's about showing up in the battle and staying in there till it's over. You don't emerge a victor or a failure, rather a changed person. I'm going to be honest with you. I am really skeptical about this whole art journey, and it is hard, but it is worth a try. Everything you dream of becoming, try to walk on that path, try to be that person, because even if you don't become that person, you will emerge as someone new and improved. And now it's time for the poem. When the rays of light hits his eyes, the dazzle of hope, the yearn for a reunion, which was promised a long time ago between two young humans. Every time the clock chimes 12, turns the sheep into a princess, and the dwarf king glances at her in distress. But before he's done, the tides of the time changes her back to an animal. Both baron and king are melancholic and alone. For the loss of the love, what an endless misery. But hardships of Baron weigh more on the scale, cause he'll never stand beside Louis, he'll forever stand alone, looking pale. Every time the door opens, he wishes it's her, but only in his dreams there happens a reunion. Everyone's suffering, everyone's alone. But one day when the door opened, and along with light entered a fair lady, who embodied the one from his fantasies, For the first time, Baron's eyes glowed, not of hope but of fulfillment, because it was the time of the day when the clock struck 12. Louis met Baron, Old Man his old lady friend, and Dwarf King his fairy queen. All looked warm, all looked lovely, because that was the hour when their hearts talked through their eyes, when the world fell silent and it stood still, to witness the reunion, to witness the melody being spilled through the whispers of the hearts by the whisper of the hearts. Hope you liked it. Bye.